mateys, it's time once again for us to gather aboard the good ship Hapless for another exciting installment of Sea Tales from the Captain's Table.
Say there, Uncle Cap'n, has you got a sea tale for me?
You know I do, Lil Cap. Are you familiar with Homer's Odyssey and the story of Odysseus and the Sirens?
Well, blow me down. Is that there the sequel to the Iliad, two major ancient Greek epic poems attributed to Homer? Why, the Odyssey is a foundational work in the modern Western canon, and along with the Iliad are the two oldest works of Western literature, dating to near the end of the 8th century BC. The poem's focus is on the Greek hero Odysseus, king of Ithaca, and details his 10-year journey home after the fall of Troy.
Why, you display an amazing knowledge of ancient Greek literature there, Lil Cap.
Aye, the Odyssey was required reading in first mate school, Uncle Cap'n.
Well, blow me down. Things have certainly changed since I first acquired me sea legs, that's for sure.
On their journey home, Odysseus and his men had to pass the island of the Sirens.
Aye, the Sirens were magical sea creatures that bore a striking resemblance to mermaids.
Well, shiver me timbers, what do mermaids look like, Uncle Cap'n?
Mermaids? Well, matey, they bear a striking resemblance to sirens. Anyway, they were known for their beautiful singing voices, but their song was so hypnotic that sailors stopped sailing their ships to listen. This would cause the ships to crash, killing everyone on board.
That's a mighty high price to pay to hear a good tune.
Well, one day I was a-sailing on my way to Troy.
You mean the city located in the region known in late classical antiquity as Asia Minor?
No, this Troy is a small community in the Canadian province of Nova Scotia. I was on my way to deliver a shipment of keyed doorknobs to that keyed doorknob-starved region I was. On my third day out at sea, a violent storm arose and blew me off course. Well, when the storm passed, I attempted to right myself. As I took stock of where I was, I realized I was on a direct course for the islands where legend has it these sirens resided.
Is the tale of the Sirens a true one, Uncle Cap'n?
Well, stranger things have been known to be true, matey. Like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And why, there's always room for Jell-O.
Well, what did you do?
Well, I must admit that my curiosity was up about this strange island and these strange beauties. So I decided to pass by and give a listen to their song.
But weren't you afeard of being hypnotized by their singing and having your ship crash against the rocks?
No. The people of Troy were a-waiting for these keyed doorknobs. And no sirens were going to keep me from that mission of mercy.
If my memory serves me well, Odysseus stuffed his crewmen's ears so they couldn't hear the music, and had himself tied to the ship's mast. That way he could hear them sing without endangering the ship.
I knew that story, yes, but you see, I had my own precaution built right in, matey. I'm tone deaf, and no singing was likely to make me do anything to crash my ship. Besides, I'm capable of doing that all on my own.
So what happened?
I continued on my course, but on the third day, something happened. A fog had settled over the waters. A thick, heavy fog. I could have cut it with a knife if I was so inclined. Then, softly, tenderly, I heard music rising over the waves. And the more I sailed, the clearer and louder the singing became.
Well, shiver me timbers.
Well, that music, despite my tin ear, was enchanting, it was. And I sailed my ship closer. Each nautical mile I advanced, the music became more intoxicating. And then I saw, first in the distance, an island appearing amidst the fog. I could see all around me jagged rocks sticking up from the water. But the sound of the music drew me closer and closer to shore. Why, it took everything I possessed to keep from running aground.
So the tale of the Sirens and their hypnotic song is true?
Oh, I don't know anything about no sirens, nor their song, matey.
But Uncle Cap'n, you heard them singing.
Well, I don't know where you got that idea from there, matey. What I heard was no siren singing. Someone on shore was blasting a record over their stereo system.
Well, were you able to break free from that trance?
Well, that trance was broken when the record was over. They put on a different one that I didn't fancy much.
Oh, but you were able to save your ship from crashing, weren't you?
No, I'm afeard I weren't. You see, in the fog, I couldn't read my navigational gear very well. Well, I ran my ship aground on the shore of that island. I was marooned there for 2 weeks repairing my ship, but it did allow me to visit the local record shop where I was able to buy my own recording of that delightful song. I still have it, too. I'll have to play it for you sometime. But not now. Now it's time we hit the berth. We've got a full day ahead of us tomorrow, we do.
Oh, good night, Uncle Cap'n.
Yes, good night, Little Cap. And good night, Sirens. And good night, Moby Richard, wherever you are.
We hope you've enjoyed this story of high seas adventure and daring do. And be sure to join us again next time for another exciting installment of Sea Tales from the Captain's Table.